Hi, hello, welcome to Bell English. Today we are looking at a website of a company called Verbit. This is an international company based on US. They do the transcription service and various other corporate services which are completely B2B. So what is to do with this particular company? This company provides an opportunity for online work. You can work from any of your location just for transcribing the things. They'll make you payments according to your convenience, either word basis or minute basis. That entirely depends on your workability and your expectation. So before we get into the details of this particular job opportunity, if you are new viewer to the channel, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and click on that bell icon so that you will receive regular job related updates through new videos. So now this is an opportunity for transcribers. What is this transcription? It's about converting an audio or a video file into a written document. It's like literally typewriting the actual content from a video or an audio which is being recorded during a conversation or during a meeting or during a phone call or during any presentation. So a transcriber has to listen to them, give a close attention towards the actual content being discussed or elaborated on the video or on the audio, and then that has to be written clearly as a written script, a detailed written script. This is an FAQ section where details and the queries which very often a transcriber would get is being answered. So this goes like this: how long do I have to complete each job? That entirely depends on every job which is being assigned, which is proportionate to the length of the audio and video and the entire need of the customer who actually provides the job. So since Verbit being a liaison between the customer and the actual transcriber, they'll be acting as an intermediate body where they'll get the projects from the customer and they'll outsource it to the transcribers, and once the work is completed, they'll collect it, they'll submit it to the customers, and then in turn, once the quality review is done, they'll release your payment. So that is how it works. It's like a regular payment option and regular job opportunity. And yep, what is this inaudible? So this is technically related to the actual process itself. There would be certain portion of a video or an audio which would be pronounced in a different way, or the pronunciation would not be clear enough in order to typewrite them. So in those cases, you may have to use a shortcut. Please underline this sentence. You may have to use the shortcut provided in their software, and you're not supposed to type inaudible. So that portion which is not clear enough on the audio or the video has to be mentioned as inaudible instead of typing something else or leaving it blank. And what are the tools provided for the transcriber? That entirely depends on a project to project basis. However, Verbit has a great platform and different tools in order to ease your work, in order to ease the work of a transcriber. So they do provide research tools and speed controls, highlight tools, and spell check features in order for you to simplify your actual work. So how does they monitor your work and your quality? That's being reviewed by a reviewer, and if at all it's not up to the mark, that will be graded, and if it is beneath what is being expected, if it is not meeting the threshold, the feedback will be provided and that will be given as a rework. And if at all you're doing a good job, again that will be appreciated and rewarded as well. So if you often continue to do with a high quality of job, there is always an opportunity for you to grow up the ladder and to become a reviewer yourself. And of course, do you have shortcuts in the platform? Yes, they do provide a platform where it has a lot of shortcuts, as I was explaining in the earlier question. So they do provide shortcut methodologies and other tool specific, and which would definitely enhance your ability to complete the project. And this will be the link. Where do I log in is the link which they provide for every transcriber after you get shortlisted, and once you are through, you'll be given with credentials to log into this particular website. And what does a transcriber actually do is listen to the audio files. Okay, that's how the transcribers have access to constantly updated list of audio and video files that must be edited and reviewed following the ASR transcription. Okay, and then the Verbit platform is online, self-serve and on demand. So which means they will not be assigning you any work. The works will be as it is there in the server. All you have to do is pick up one which is suitable for you and work on them, and then complete them and submit them back for their review. Transcribers can log into and choose the file they would like to work on by clicking the file name. We do not assign the file, that's what is being mentioned here. And transcribers can always return to the job list to find the next audio file they would like to work on. It's up to you. It's you who have to select your file and to work on it without them being assigning it to you. It's a like automatic process where you have to take it by yourself. How simple is that? How convenient is that? So let me know in the comment section, please. Do I have to work in a minimum number of years? Of course, any work would actually require you to work for a minimum number of hours, but yeah, you do have a flexibility here. You can work on a random basis as a part-timer or a full-timer. That's entirely up to you. So there are users who work, there are transcribers who work as a part-timer, and there are someone who continuously work throughout the week. That's entirely up to you. They don't push you for certain timelines, provided you make sure you complete the work taken on time. So how can I start as a transcriber? Fill out the registration form. I've given the details of this particular registration form link, the website URL, on the below description box of this video. Please use the same and register yourself as a transcriber. So I passed the test. How do I get started? So once you log into the platform to work, you just start your work by clicking a specific file. So our algorithm automatically generated a transcript for you to edit. So that will generate a transcript for you to edit. So you have to listen, and then you have to update them. Retype them, delete the unwanted portion, retype it accordingly based on what you actually hear. In case where a transcriber claims a file and does not perform any action on it for 2 hours consecutively, if you're not working on it for 2 hours and if you're leaving it idle, that will be automatically reassigned. That will be taken out from your bin and that will be reassigned to someone else. So please make sure you're not idle for a longer duration on a specific project. As soon as you select something or pick something, make sure you work on them continuously and get them completed. Okay, what are the opportunities available? Yes, of course, this I think I've already discussed it earlier, just few minutes back, where a transcriber has a high chance to get promoted to a reviewer. So if his work is continuously good and he does a high quality work. So yeah, and then the editing transcribers work, that's again another part of quality. You'll be literally like an audit team where you'll review them and you'll become a reviewer, and if in case something is not okay, something has to be corrected, you'll be in a position to correct it by yourself as well. Who I can get in touch with? This is the support center, and I've provided the link of this particular FAQ as well in the description. So that's a reference link which will be routing you through another website where you can find these links. So one for registering yourself, you have to register as a transcriber, and one is for this FAQ page. And how will you be paid actually? So that's through different modes. They go with the PayPal payment process, and the payment method differs from one another based on the job type. Okay, that could be, as I was explaining initially, that could be either audio per minute or audio minute, based on however you prefer. or the payment per word. So however you prefer it. And you know something, like these transcribers are paid somewhere like $10 approximately every hour. Okay, so every hour of work they are getting paid somewhere like $10, which should be somewhere equivalent to 700 rupees, Indian rupees, and that's literally a huge sum for this particular work. So yeah, I mean, you can calculate like how much ever you're spending and how much you're working on it, and the in turn remuneration for you as well. So where I can view upcoming payments, of you can find it in the platform which they provide. So that's there, you'll be given with details and the elaborations of the softwares as soon as you get shortlisted. And this is a general guideline which you have to select on choosing a job. Please note, many jobs have their own specific guidelines to follow, so make sure you follow them. It's like a client service, man, and you have to adhere to what they actually say, because they are in turn serving to a client. You have to make sure you adhere to their policies, and registration has to be done through this link. As soon as you click, you'll be routed here, and you have to fill in the details like your name, email address, country, and your LinkedIn profile. Of course you should have one, and then the language, your native language if it is anything, and your experience about transcription, and how did you find about them. So as soon as you submit the form, you'll hear back from them if you're shortlisted, and then your projects will be assigned, like your credentials will be given, and then you can start working with them. So I've given details of this website and the FAQ section in the below description box. You can very well use them and apply them. All the best for you guys, and learn things on the way so that you'll be able to achieve as a transcriber soon. So yep, we'll see you soon with another opportunity. Take care till then. Bye bye.